I was on a call with a client the other day talking about sleep issues, something we do. And he said, my biggest issue is sleep. But I hear you talking about that Helix Sleep on your podcast. To be honest with me, do you think it will help me? I get he's saying be honest, right? But Helix is my sponsor. But yes, I sleep on their mattress. And while it may not be obvious, I said I sleep on their mattress. I didn't sleep on the old one that I had. I said, buy Helix. Give it a try. They have a 120-night sleep trial and limited lifetime warranty. You have nothing to lose. Remember those days you used to go to the mattress store and buy from the mattress guy and hope and pray that it worked? And I mean, the pain was real. If you didn't get it right, your bank account and your back hurt for the next 10 years. We don't do that anymore. Look, Helix has a website. Check it out. They'll tell you everything that I can't tell you right now. I know because I went there to get my Helix mattress. They've got their warranty. Helix delivers your mattress right to your door with free shipping in the U.S. And before you know it, you're snoring, sleeping like a baby, not a husband. Listen, this is my second Helix mattress. I won't tell you what brand I got rid of because I got another Helix. You're going to like it. Go to helixsleep.com/dailyboost for 20% off site-wide, 25% off Luxe mattresses, 30% off Elite mattresses. That's helixsleep.com/dailyboost for 20% off site-wide, 25% off Luxe mattresses, 30% off Elite mattresses. helixsleep.com/dailyboost. So I've been talking about the glasses I ordered from Zenni Optical, my sponsor. Now, I've never ordered glasses online before. I didn't trust it, to be honest. But mine had a scratch, and Zenni was my sponsor, so I kind of sort of had to do it, right? I mean, I can't tell you about it if I haven't done it. So my previous thinking was, prices are too cheap. These can't be good. I'm not going to like them. I'm picky. I take that back. Mine costs about $70, and I can't tell the difference from the $500 pair I purchased 2 months ago. By the way, my wife likes them too. She said they look good on your face, and I want some too. And at about $70 or less, I can buy them. I am surprised, and I'm a customer. Zenni Optical has prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, all starting at under $30. Go to Zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription. They'll ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And Zenni has that virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frames look on your face, and that is very cool and confidence building. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now it's time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out pretty quick, so don't sit on this. Go to Zenni.com/podcast, promo code podcast15.
Never give up, fighting till the end, gotta get back up. No time for loss, fighting till the end no matter what the cost. Keep moving, gotta get back up, what? Keep moving, gotta get back up. Keep moving, gotta get back up, what? Keep moving, gotta get back up.
Happy Friday. Come on in. So today I'm going to lie to you again. I lied to you yesterday about morning routines, didn't I? Yeah. But it wasn't a real lie. It was just a couple of things that you could do. But I'm going to lie to you again today. I am. I'm going to lie to you about the 3 steps to stay motivated. And in just a minute, I'll tell you why I was lying, why I'm going to lie. It's a whole show about lies today, completely. It's going to be good for you. You may not even need it. And when I tell you why you don't need it, you'll say, well, I don't need it. Why am I going to listen? And you're going to because you love me. And you love how I deliver my program. And you know I'm going to entertain you somehow today and still teach you something too. That's why. 3 steps to stay motivated. That is the plan today on this little audio caffeine program that I like to call the Daily Boost. And that is it. It's to give you a boost, a kick in the butt. And sometimes it doesn't feel so good. It's that kind of motivation that you hate to get occasionally. But man, you know it was right. Like my mother-in-law did a long time ago when she said, hey man, step out here on the front porch. And I said, okay, yeah. I'm thinking she's going to show me something outside. I stepped out the front door. She stepped back in, closed the door, locked it. And she said, get out there and get a job. And because I wanted her daughter in my life, I wanted to marry her daughter. I went and got a job. And then she unlocked the door for me. That was motivation. Nobody likes that kind of motivation. And if you listen to the show enough, you know that, I'm going to be a straight talking guy. I can't help it. I'm very, very direct. I try to be tactful about it if I can, but I'll get right to the point. And a lot of people are like, man, Scott, that's not what I tuned into the Daily Boost for. I thought I'd be positive and upbeat and happy. It is. I'm in a positive, upbeat, happy place. But at the same time, I understand that a lot of times the reason you're not getting what you're doing is because you're looking for the positive, upbeat, make me feel good stuff, and you're not doing anything about it. Until somebody kicks you in the butt and gets you out the door, now you say, that worked. Anyway, so that's kind of some of the stuff that happens. I say who it was. It's me, Scott. Nice to have you here today. So I'm going to lie to you today. And here's why. I'm going to give you 3 steps to stay motivated. But the truth is, I don't even use them. Well, I kind of do, but I don't think about them. And you may have to think about them right now because if I feel like I'm growing and life is saying yes to me, not no to me, then I'm incredibly motivated. And I will tell you that all I have to do is make sure that I'm always growing and life is saying yes to me. And it doesn't matter what I want to do. I am fired up constantly. If the door is shut, if the door is closed, if life is saying no to me, it's hard. And that's why these 3 steps will come into play today. But so I'm lying because I don't use the 3 steps because I've got myself conditioned now where no, I just make sure life always says yes to me. Even if it's a no, it's like, I heard a yes somewhere. Takes 7 no's to get a yes. Is that what they say? Well, that's true or not. But so as a kid, by the way, I did wonder why my mom and dad were mean. Were your mom and dad mean? I mean, they weren't mean. I had a great childhood. I have nothing but great memories of my childhood. They were good folks, but they were mean to me because I was the middle child. Was it them or was it me? I'm not really sure. I'm still the middle child. There is no doubt about it. I still absolutely among my brother passed away, my older brother, but among my sister and anybody who knows me, Scott's still acting like the middle child. And if you've ever had a middle child, yes, I'm going to hold my breath and pout. No, I'm not going to do that. But I couldn't wait to grow up. Couldn't wait to move out. I wanted to experience being an adult. That was it. Everything would be different when I became an adult. Or so I thought. So I did step into the adult world very quickly after high school. I got out. I actually jumped on my motorcycle. I didn't own a thing in my life. I was in Virginia. I wanted to go to school, a broadcast school down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. My parents were like, they had a lot of gagging along, and they agreed that I was going to go, but they weren't moving fast enough. So one day I said, Mom and Dad, I'm going to move out, take my motorcycle, go to Florida. We'll figure it out. They're like, no, you won't. I did. About 3 days later, I jumped on the bike, took a backpack, and came to Florida. Now, that was stupid. That's Scott. I made up for it later on. I did. And it turned out to work out okay, but I got their attention. I damn well tell you that. So after stepping into that world, I didn't realize that it was going to smack me in the face pretty fast. Nothing had changed. Everybody was still mean to me. It wasn't my parents. It was the world. It was life. Life was saying no to me. Not because it wanted to say no to me, not because it pointed me out and said, here comes Scott, say no. Although I'm sure some people do that. No, it was just doing what it does. Life is just getting in the way. Life is not meant to be easy. This is a facade right now. I live in Florida. We have hurricanes. Trust me. Life is really easy until the hurricane comes through. And then you realize, man, we are just balancing so precariously. Life gets in the way. And I was getting in my way. I've joked over the years that I'm the boss of me. And so are you. You're the boss of you. And it's like when you're kids, when you're raising your children for the first time. And I never forget this in my life when I had little kids. The day they learned to lie. The day they learned to lie to me, the day they realized that if I couldn't prove it, they could lie to me. I hated that day. Still do, actually. Sadly, I see it a lot in adults. I hate that even more. But one day I realized I'm the boss of me, and that means I could just deny myself. I couldn't even fire myself. I could say, I'm not going to do what you told me to do. I'm not going to go to the gym. I'm not going to pay those bills on time. I'm not going to do the right thing, and I don't have to, and there's nothing you can do about it because I work for the union. My union. You can't fire myself. But eventually I realized that having a big-ass goal, being on a mission, and most importantly, motivation on demand was the solution to be getting the yes state that I wanted all the time and not denying myself. And usually when I would deny myself as the boss of me, it was simply because I really wasn't dialed in. I didn't believe what I wanted. I didn't have the drive. My why wasn't right. The whole thing. And I sabotaged myself. That was it. And I said, that's stupid. It's just stupid. That's my favorite word lately. Dave Ramsey said that a couple of days ago. And he said it for years, but I heard him, that's stupid. And I like the word. It works. Kind of cute. So what are those 3 steps to motivation that you may need today if life is saying no to you? Well, number 1, your physiology dictates your feelings. Well, movement wakes up your body. It guides your emotions. And it really truly makes everything else possible. If you can't move, it's a challenge. I have a next door neighbor. She's 80. And she's having trouble moving. And I'll tell you what, when you get to that age, what everybody tells you is don't lose your mobility. Don't lose your ability to move. Because when you do, you're in a wheelchair and life goes away. Same thing happens if you're 20. You stop moving, trust me, you're going to fail in so many ways. Easiest way to break through a slump is really this simple. You stand up, you take a step, and you repeat. Literally, physically stand up, do something. I know you don't want to sometimes. It feels stupid. But your body will change how you feel, change your whole state of mind. So don't try to think your way through it. Don't sit down in front of the computer and try to blog yourself or journal yourself to get yourself motivated. I mean, that's okay. It has a place. No, I'd rather you go take a nice run in the park, a nice walk, and think while you do, and then make some notes, maybe dictate in your Apple Watch as you go, all these great thoughts flying into your brain, because they're coming. Move your body. It puts you in your brain in default mode. In default mode, you come up with magic. It's amazing what happens. Number 2, focus fuels your fire. If you are unmotivated, you are drifting with the wind in different directions. That's all. When you shift your thoughts into a positive direction, toward what excites you and breaks you out of where you are to get you moving, when you focus on something you really want, you become a laser beam. So you already have the momentum going, but now you're focused on it. You can really, really increase your momentum. And finally, the words you say create emotions you feel. So negative self-talk that drags you and everybody else down is just not going to work. Even if life is saying no to you, don't say, well, why is it saying no to me? Just say, how can I get a yes? How can I turn this into the positive thing I need? Everything changes when you make the words you say to yourself internally and externally positive and uplifting. The words matter more than you think, and I hear them all the time. You're human. Your brain isn't wired to always stay motivated. Unless you're willing to give it a helping hand, you're going to stall sometimes. Now you know how not to stall. Get up in the morning, feeling like you want to grow, feeling like you want life to say yes to you, and then make it happen. And just look for that constantly. Stay there. Don't allow the world to creep into you. Don't do that. That's silly. They're going to do it if you let them. Just don't do it. Have a good weekend.
Keep moving. Gotta get back up. What?